man never expected. While he was training desperately, his opponent was eating and having fun. He wouldn't even drink water, all for the sake of fighting an opponent like this. There was only 1 month left until his boxing match, yet he was a full 44 pounds overweight. Looking at the delicious food in the pot, even though he hadn't eaten all day, he still resisted the temptation. Winning the world championship had become an obsession in his heart. The gym was buzzing with excitement. Everyone was anticipating the highest honor, unaware that just losing 11 pounds before had made Hans feel like he was dying. This was his daily food ration. He also had to endure 90-degree heat to dehydrate himself frantically. When hungry, he would just chew a few raw mushrooms. Before long, they filled a whole basin. His weight should have placed him in the heavyweight division, but because the gym owner was too poor, he could only wait for opponents to pick him. Seeing his hardship, everyone gave him another basket of raw mushrooms. Sometime later, he finally lost 33 pounds. Now came the most difficult part. His lips were cracked, with no moisture left. He still had to maintain energy to burn the last bit of fat, yet his weight wouldn't budge. He began to lose emotional control, growing agitated and unstable during training, almost wanting to smash his own wrists. In this endless torment, there were still about 9 pounds left to lose. Even so, he still poured the delicious broth away. By now, he resembled a dried-up corpse. His mind was filled with ramen, steak, and curry rice. When night fell, his craving for water drove him to madness. His nerves were on edge, extremely sensitive. Flooding memories were pushing him to the brink. He would give up anything, just for 1 sip of water. Every second was pushing past human limits. The champion never saw Hans as a real opponent, still lost in his pleasures. Now, Hans still had about 4.5 pounds to go. The tearing pain in his liver was unbearable. Why suffer like this? He could go home and inherit a billion-dollar fortune without boxing. But seeing Sean's picture on the wall, because of this guy, hatred was carved into his heart. His gaze was enough to kill everything. 154 pounds, he barely scraped by the standard limit. Facing Sean's taunts, Hans turned and walked away without anger. But during the pre-fight photo, Sean took a cheap shot at his chin. Hans had just replenished his energy. He felt strong enough to kill a bull. In that instant, not even 10 boxers could have held him back. Yet the gym owner was the first to act. He grabbed Sean's collar and shouted. But the next second, a slap came flying. The 73-year-old man was left in a sorry state. This was Hans's final line. The last person who provoked him was still half paralyzed in the hospital today. Seeing this, Sean started laughing hysterically, even boasting he'd marry every woman in Japan. What man could endure such insult? In that moment, the anger in the arena hit its peak. This time, Hans was also fighting for the